One of the biggest debates in bar preparation is this: should you study the textbook first, or should you jump straight into MBE questions? If you had unlimited time, this wouldn't even be a debate. You could read everything carefully, master every rule, and then practice endlessly. But most bar takers don't have that luxury. So the real question is not which method is better in theory. The real question is which method works when time is limited. Let's start with the textbook first approach. This method feels safe. You read outlines, watch lectures, and try to understand the law before testing yourself. The advantage is clear. You build a structured foundation. You feel more confident when you finally see questions. But here is the problem. The bar exam does not test everything in the textbook. If you spend too much time perfecting low-frequency rules, you may run out of time before mastering what actually appears on the exam. Now let's look at the questions first approach. In this method, you skim the outline just enough to understand the subject, and then you start solving MBE questions early. At first, this feels uncomfortable. Your scores may be low. You may feel confused, and it may feel like you are guessing. But something important happens. The questions begin to teach you what the exam actually cares about. Patterns repeat. Core rules appear again and again, and your attention naturally shifts to high-frequency issues. This is why, for time-limited examinees, a questions-first approach is often more efficient. But let me be clear. This does not mean you should abandon textbooks completely. The optimal strategy is not textbook or questions. It is integration. Here is what that looks like. Start with a short outline review. Not mastery, just orientation. Then move quickly into MBE questions. When you get a question wrong, go back to the outline and read only what relates to that issue. This creates a feedback loop. Questions reveal gaps. Targeted reading fills them, and the next question tests the fix. This loop is powerful because it eliminates wasted study. Instead of asking, "What should I study today?" the questions answer that for you. Another advantage is psychological. Textbook first studying can feel productive without producing measurable improvement. Questions first studying gives you data. You can see patterns. You can track trends, and you can adjust strategy early. That matters when the exam is approaching. So here is the bottom line. If time is abundant, a textbook-heavy approach can work. But if time is limited, waiting to feel ready before doing questions is risky. Start questions earlier than feels comfortable. Use mistakes as guidance, not judgment. Let the exam teach you what the exam wants. That is the most realistic MBE strategy for busy bar takers.